How's them sticks treating you?
Walking sticks. It's like a fine glass of wine.
Because they just get better as people use them, or what? Like over time?
I don't know why that just makes sense in my head.
It just rhymed?
Yeah.
Where are we?
Oh, welcome to Palau. We took a walk in the jungle today. And it is freaking incredible. It feels like you're in Jurassic Park, and at any corner there's going to be a pterodactyl that comes down over your head.
Ooh. So where are we going?
Oh yeah, just ahead is a huge waterfall. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but it's a massive waterfall that we're walking to. Take a little dip, get refreshed, hang out.
Sweet. If you're wondering where Palau is, we also had to jog our memories when we got the invite to do another liveaboard dive trip here. Smack dab in the middle of nowhere, Palau is a part of Micronesia, which boundaries the Philippine Sea and the Pacific Ocean. Famous for its rock islands and one of the first countries to be protected as a shark haven, this archipelago made up of 340 islands is actually one of the smallest countries in the world, with an area of 180 square miles of landmass. While the bird's eye view is breathtaking, it's the space between these limestone islands, the cracks and crevices, caves and corals that divers dream of diving. Palau's nickname is the underwater Serengeti because it's teeming with biodiversity in its flora and fauna. And there's no shortage of history from the remnants that found their way to the bottom of the ocean during World War II. But for us, the most striking thing was the uniqueness of the underwater topography and variety of types of dives we got to do in just one country in 1 week. We'd spent the last 2 days flying over 6,000 miles all the way across the Pacific to get here. And for the next week, we'd be doing 4 dives a day on this fancy-ass boat in the divine country of Palau. But before hopping on the dive boat, we had a waterfall to explore.
So powerful. I feel like I'm gonna get blown away. Look at the rainbow.
Okay, the time has come. We've been in Palau on Koror for a couple of days now, and we've got a good taste of what makes Palau Palau, and now it's time to go jump in the water because that's what Palau is famous for. So we're getting on the Black Pearl, and we're actually doing this whole trip because it's the same company that we did the Galapagos trip with. So they invited us back to do another one, new boat in the fleet, so we have to do photos and videos, so we get to go ahead early and kind of shoot the room and do everything. And I'm so excited to see the boat. It looks amazing in the photos. Yeah, let's make it happen.
All right. That one is our dinghy.
Okay, perfect.
Hello.
That's a nice dinghy.
Yes.
Can I introduce you on camera really quick?
Yes.
Yeah?
No problem.
Okay, so this is Gabriel. He's the dive director.
I am the cruise director of Black Pearl.
Okay.
Me and my wife Maria, the big boss, of course.
Of course. Oh, so she works here too.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We are very lucky. We started 20 years ago. We did our first liveaboard, and we quit to our shop.
Oh wow, that's awesome. And
Yes.
how long have you been in Palau for?
This year we started, before we were in Maldives.
In Maldives, okay,
Yes.
nice. Well, I was just commenting how hot it was, and he was saying that when he lived in Sudan,
Yeah.
what was the temperature?
Oh, it was 50 Celsius at 10 in the morning, up
my
to
gosh.
60, 64.
Oh man, and humid or dry?
Dry, at least.
Yeah. So it's
that
like a
was
sauna.
good. Yes, yes, yes.
Sounds
It's much
painful.
better.
All right, cool.
Okie dokies,
So we
let's
got
go
to-
diving.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to be out on the ocean and diving again. And the water here is so warm. It's like 80 to 85 degrees, where in the Galapagos it was incredible, but the water was cold. I'm not gonna go naked, no. Holy shit. It looks like a goddamn super yacht.
It is. We just found out it's like a private person's boat. It's basically a super yacht.
It's been converted to a dive liveaboard.
Crazy.
Oh, air conditioning, huh?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Holy shit. Nice.
Beautiful.
Wow, so this boat was custom built for diving. What year was it built?
2019, the boat did 3 trips and then COVID came.
Whoa.
And it has been shut down until April when we start running the boat again.
Wow.
This is the lower deck, and here
Nice.
so this one.
Did you just hurt your back?
Yeah, I hurt my back a little bit, but it's alright. We'll make it through it.
That was supposed to be like
It was supposed to be so nice.
dreamy, and you just like broke your back.
Before continuing with this episode, we wanted to share our new favorite product, Dream by Beam, which is a delicious drink blend made with high-quality sleep-promoting ingredients. One scoop of Dream is clinically shown to improve your sleep by up to 93% from its main ingredients of melatonin, magnesium, L-theanine, and reishi mushrooms. I personally like the Founder's Blend. It's a nice little treat before bed that's easy to incorporate into my daily routine. And I've really noticed a difference in my ability to stay asleep throughout the night. I usually wake up about 3 a.m. with my mind going crazy, which some of you I'm sure can relate to. But for the last week that I've been drinking Dream, I've been able to sleep throughout the night, and it feels amazing waking up feeling refreshed. Click the link below or scan the QR code and then use Cruisers as the discount code to get 35% off. There's also some perks if you subscribe, like this free frother, savings, and more. All right, back to the episode. All right, so we're going to Gabriel's favorite part of the boat. Obviously, it's the top of the boat, so let's see what it is. What?
Yes, welcome to my favorite part of Blackbird.
I can see why it's your favorite.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Wow. It's so funny because I don't think we ever would have gotten into liveaboard diving. We would have just wrote it off like, oh, that's too fancy or too nice or too expensive or something. But now that we're here, this is the second trip we've done, and I actually see like what you get, bang for your buck, the experience, like it's so worth it. I'm addicted to liveaboard diving.
The Lazy Susan.
Oh boy, this is the spot right here.
Wow, nice. That's a good spot.
It's incredible.
Hey.
And look at this backdrop.
No napping yet. We got work to do. All right, so right back here on the back of the boat are the rinse tubs. One's gonna be for gear and one's gonna be for wetsuits. And then right in here is like the dive gear room where everything's stored. In the boat world, you would call this your garage. Really cool place to hang all your wetsuits and BCDs. There's a dehumidifier here that's gonna dry everything overnight, which is super special in like this humid environment where everything's wet all the time. And then everybody gets a dive bin with your name on it that has all of the gear laid out and you literally are right by the boat, so you don't really have to move. And I'm pretty sure they take all of the gear for you, and you don't have to walk in here one time.
What do you think 19-year-old Brady would think about this when you were just starting to work as a scuba diving instructor?
I ask myself that a lot in random situations, and I would have probably told myself to go fuck off. Like, there's no way you're gonna end up doing that. I was a poor diving instructor in the Keys, like, I don't know, just living in a tiny place and just love diving, and I would see Palau in dive magazines, and like, you'd hear about it, but it's like, there's no way I'll ever be on a liveaboard, or no way I'll ever be able to get there, or, yeah, but here we are, right? On a liveaboard in Palau, so I couldn't be more stoked. Now I just settle down, and so I'm like really stoked and excited, so moving around fast. Settle down, have a beer, take it all in, and then get in the water.
Awesome. We had some friends joining us on this trip. There was Justin, who you might recognize as the previous owner that we bought Lintika from, and also our friends Walt and Jess, who took our sailing course on Lake Tahoe and are just crazy enough to say yes when we invite them on trips halfway across the world. It was fun to have some familiar faces on board and to get to know the crew that would be spoiling us over the coming week.
We have Rafi in the diving team. Your best friend after diving, our barman, Wayan.
Well, it didn't take long for our room to get completely blown apart with camera gear, did it?
Nope, never does.
Oh man. What are you up to?
I am putting my camera in the housing because we're up by 6:30 tomorrow, diving by 7 or something like that. So, and it's the first dive, so it just always takes longer to set everything up. And then I'm gonna go put my camera outside so it doesn't sit in AC all night and then go out into the hot, humid heat and fog up on me. That's the plan.
Sounds good. Good night.
Good night. What a beautiful place to wake up in the world, huh? Looks like a dream. First thing that morning at our dive briefing, Gabriel let us know what we were in for.
Okay, we call this place the Temple of Doom. Okay.
Caves aren't really scary until you name them the Cave of Doom.
Truth.
Like, why is it called the Cave of Doom? Because turtles go there to die.
Okay, and there you will see a skeleton of turtles that they went there and died. Okay, they couldn't find a way out, so or they choose this place as a resting place. Okay. And there are several turtles skeletons. That part of the dive is a dive for people that feel confident with dark environments. It's really dark if you don't have a dive, and it's deeper, so you need to have good air consumption to explore the cave and go inside to explore the cavern and go inside the cave.
One of my favorite places to dive is definitely caves and caverns. There's just something so special about being underneath the earth, and then the way that the light kind of shines through different holes when you're in a cavern or cave. It looks so cool. I hope the camera actually does it justice.
was it, Braid?
I love caves. I think they're awesome. I think going in and like, especially the way he dropped us directly over one of the blue holes. So he just back rolled in and it's just like straight down, like to 100 feet. And then through the cave. And of course there's dead tortoise shells in there, dead turtle shells and dead skulls. So it makes it that much more Dooms-like.
How was that dive, Walt?
So it was pretty crazy. I think you guys are all psychopaths, and I love it. It was crazy. It was unbelievable. First cave dive for me. So I guess it's the best cave dive so far. And yeah, it blew through my hair super fast. I was like, oh my, this is going pretty quick. Perfect. I love it. Super stoked. Let's keep it going.
All right, I hope you liked the first episode of our Palau series. We have so much more stunning footage and stories to share with you from our adventures here. If you enjoyed watching, please consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/cruisersacademy. This makes a big difference in our ability to set more time aside for making more videos. Also, a subscribe, a like, a comment, or a share goes much further than you realize. Until next time, I hope you enjoy this little turtle and his buddy.
Are you the only one in there right now? Anybody?
Anybody want to come in a cold hot tub?
Do you wear a wetsuit?
No, I have bioprint.
We've been having back spasms, and that was not good for the old back.
Can you give me a test?
Testicles.
This is funny because I have Brian's weight pouch first of all. So Brian, if you're missing a weight pouch.
Is this a self-serve bar?
Is it?
He said self-serve.
Self-serve? There's just a kegerator right
I
there?
don't know.
Well, don't mind if I do. I'm going with light for now.
Is it empty? Oh, maybe he was making a joke. Self-serve.
Cut.